The first obstacle is the hook traverse to cargo net. You taking a hook handle in each hand, maneuvering the hooks along the rings, using as many or as few rings as needed, and keeping feet on the bottom row of climbing holds. Get at least one hook to the last ring and make sure the other hook is hanging somewhere before transferring to the cargo net without touching the ground, using hands and feet as needed on the cargo net to traverse the length of the cargo net, making sure that you then dismount past the line of tape. Up next, jump into the ring and swinging through using each of the hanging grips, including ropes and floating cliffs, and then dismount past the red line of tape at the end. Make sure you use at least the first and last. Up next, using at least the first and last of the devil steps, get from one side of the devil step to the other, and going from the last devil step, traverse to the cliffhanger, using the bottom row of cliffhangers only to get to either of the last two cliffhangers before dismounting the platform. Up next, it's the slack line, walking the length of the slack line without using anything for support. From the slack line, at any point on the slack line, you can transfer to the orange dome. Make sure you go directly from the slack line to the orange dome without touching the ground, and then transfer to the orange balance beam. From there, you're going straight to the balance tank, using feet only to traverse the balance tank as far as needed to get past the far line of tape and dismount to the mat. Up next, it's the lâché lane, using the trapeze bar to complete the lâché to catch onto the spinning pipe, and then again onto the shelf grab, and catching onto the UFO before dismounting past the line of tape. Make sure you do actually go past the line of tape and not just drop on the tape. Up next, it's the bar to wing nut, completing lâché to the wing nut, and then from the wing nut to the shelf grab. And from there, dismounting again past the line of tape. Up next, starting on the second set of salmon ladder rungs, complete a transfer to the next set of rungs. You can go as high or as low as you need, but you need to be able to transfer to the floating cliff and then go underneath the hangboard. From the last hold on the hangboard, transfer to the gap inside the special delivery, and then complete the lâché to catch the two pipes and dismount past onto the mat. Finally, 3 attempts to run up the top warp wall and grab the top to finish your run.